Hey everybody, it's your man Fitman, and welcome to the 14th episode of Motivational Monday. Today's topic, we're talking about why your health is your wealth. Look, ask a rich man in bad health what he would trade all his money for, and there's only one answer: a clean bill of health. You being in great health or you being in poor health will dictate the quality of life that you have. But the great thing about health is that you have the power to make the correct choices so that you have a high quality life. Now, I've got two principles today that show us how to focus on health and show us why your health is your wealth. Principle number one is that living the fit life is the fountain of youth. So look, since the beginning of human history, folks have been looking for ways to get younger, looking for ways to appear more youthful. We've got hair dyes and teeth whitening and lotions and tonics and all these things to make us appear younger. It's even going to the next level where people are walking into surgeons' offices and they're getting brand new faces, lips and noses and cheeks, and they're getting breasts and butts and flat stomachs, and they're just changing everything. But none of those fake things has the impact on your body physically and mentally that living the fit life will. And how do we live the fit life? We vigorously train 3 to 4 days a week. You touch that iron. You go run some sprints, perform some body weight conditioning. You swim. You just vigorously train 3 to 4 days a week. You make the proper food choices. You don't just eat junk all the time. Junk food equals a junk body. So the majority of the time you're eating whole foods and you're eating the proper foods that allow your body to function how it's supposed to function. You put a priority on sleeping and living a low stress life. Like, you can't sleep 2, 3, 4 hours a night and expect to appear youthful. How do you look when you sleep 2, 3 hours? You wake up, you got those big bags under your eyes, and you just look horrible. That's not how we appear youthful. So living the fit life, which is training correctly, eating correctly, and recovering correctly, is what allows you to appear youthful. Look, when you're in shape and you're fit, you can be 40, you can be 50, you could be 60 and appear 10, 15, even 20 years younger. But when you're not in shape and you're not taking care of yourself, that's when you're 32 and you're looking like you're 42. That's when you're 37 and you're looking like you're 57. And that's not the way to go. Okay? Living the fit life is the fountain of youth. There's no surgeon, there's no pills, there's no tonics, there's no creams that are going to make you feel and appear youthful. They are not going to have the same impact on your body and on your mind that training and eating correctly and recovering correctly will have. So you've got to put a focus on living the fit life. And guess what? You're not going to get it all right in the first month or 3 months or 9 months. It may take you some time to adapt to the fit life, but you've got to make the effort to do it if your quality of life matters to you, and it should matter to you. Now, principle number 2 comes down to this: your quality of life matters. So if we've got 2 people and they both live to be 75 years old, and one person lived a fit life and they were healthy and they had a great life, and every year of those 75 was just wonderful, especially into their adult years, as they just had great year after great year after great year after great year. The other person, yeah, they lived to be the same age, but guess what? The last 30 years of their life, they were on pills. They were in pain. They were limited. They couldn't enjoy life. Look, Father Time is undefeated. He's never lost to anyone, whether you're fit or unfit. So that's why we have to focus on quality. And if you're living the fit life, your quality of life is going to be better. You're going to be mobile. You're going to be strong. You're going to be active, and you're going to be healthy. When you're not living the fit life and not taking care of yourself, you're setting yourself up for a life of pain, for a life of ailments, for a life of limitations. And again, you have control over what you do. You can choose to live a healthy, fit life, or you can choose to do nothing and just exist and just let the days pass by. That's not the way to live. We don't get to hit reset when it's time for us to go. When it's time to go, you're gone. This is not a video game, so you've got to take this thing seriously. You've got to take your health seriously. And I'm not saying that you need to train like an Olympic athlete. I'm not saying that you need to train like a professional bodybuilder. All I'm saying is that you need to vigorously train a few days a week. You've got to make the proper food choices. You've got to put a priority on your sleep and your recovery and living a low stress lifestyle. This is what's going to allow you to stay youthful. Your health is your wealth. It's like a savings account. Every time you train, you put money in that account. Every time you eat properly, you put money in that account. Every time you get the proper sleep, you put money in that account. And that allows you to look and feel youthful. When you're living a hard life and not sleeping and not training and not eating correctly, guess what? You're in the red. It's like you've got a 300, 400 credit score going nowhere fast. All right, so committing to the fit life is the fountain of youth, and it will allow you to have a high quality of life. My life changed when I finally committed to training correctly and eating correctly and sleeping correctly, and just, things that used to bother me and rile me up, they don't bother me anymore, because there's no time for those things. There's no time for those little things that are stressing you out. They're going to drive you insane for no reason. Okay? So I thank you for checking out the 14th episode of Motivational Monday, and I will check you out next week. It's your man, Fitman. Holla at a trainer when you see me in the gym.